Have anyone heard of the biggest causes of failure? What causes people to fail? What causes people not to get to where they want to be in life? What is the reason? There's a lot of reasons for this. I'm reading Think and Grow Rich again, and I'm not going to cover all of that, but I'm going to cover one of the major reasons for failure. And one of that reason is the fear of criticism. And criticism can come from a lot of different directions. It can come from someone we love, well-meaning, but criticism. Because, let's say, I'm now at the start of my entrepreneurial journey, and none of my parents are entrepreneurs, and they might say, give me advice in a well-meaning manner, because they wish only what's best for me. That's what parents do. But they have no idea about entrepreneurship. They have absolutely no clue, because they have not done it themselves. They do not know anyone else that has done it. So they might give advice to me that in a regular job, 9-to-5 job, and that line of work is brilliant advice. And if you're going to take a classic standard education and get a standard normal paying job, yes, great advice. But for my journey, it might be crap. It might ruin everything. So you can get, this is more on advice, maybe not so much criticism, but it's a minor digression that I feel is still important, that well-meaning advice can be dangerous too. So you don't have to analyze their intentions, because very often they are good. They are, as I said, well-meaning, but it might not apply to you. They might not know what they're really talking about. So that's it for that digression. So the fear of criticism. We are very scared of what other people think, and me, for one, I like to say I don't give a shit about what other people say what other people think. I don't care. I can say these things, but I know that I actually still care about it, because there are certain things that I won't do publicly, because I don't want other people to look at me that way. I mean, I give more. I care less than most normal people. I do, but there's still certain things that I will or will not do publicly, because I mean, sometimes it's unnecessary. You don't have to, like, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm gonna walk around naked all the time. Firstly, it's legal, but it's unnecessary. There's no point in messing stuff up for you. But when you start to do things differently, people are gonna, what's up with this guy? Like, stop it. Get in line. People don't like difference. They like what they're used to. A lot of people say they love change, but we humans, we are creatures of habit, and very often if something sticks out from the crowd, people are gonna go, why is he doing that? Why? I was at a seminar recently with this guy who said when he was a kid, he was like, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna be a millionaire. And the other kids were like laughing at him, and like, I think sometimes they would like put him on the throne and like give him this oh my god, I can't speak. They would like crown. They would put this crown on his head, like, hey, king or millionaire or whatever, and they would like really mock him for it. Guess his belief in himself from a young age. Like, you stand out of the crowd. I also like, when I become a millionaire, I'm gonna look at more at that, into that. When I become a millionaire, I would still not do that. When I become a millionaire, I talk as if I know it's going to happen, because it is going to happen. I know it's going to happen, and you have to have that belief. And of course, people will criticize me for saying stuff like this. Yeah, right, you will, and they will be ironic. They'll be criticizing me and look down on me for it. But that's when you really should not care, because all the most of the millionaires out there, they had this belief in themselves. And here, this guy talking, I forgot his name, Kim Madsen, I think it was. He's a Danish guy, working with network marketing companies, and he's now a millionaire. And he had this belief in himself. I'm going to become a millionaire. That's just how it is. I know it's going to happen. Why? Because I'm going to make it happen. And you have to have that belief. So I was like starting with fear of criticism, and then I just digress into all of these other paths or topics. But I think they're all really important, and they all tie together. And there's a lot of things surrounding the fear of criticism. We are afraid of what people think if we stick out from the crowd. If we do something differently, people will criticize you. I mean, if you look back, the biggest Steve Gates, nice, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and Warren Buffett, all these rich people, they had belief in themselves. Henry Ford, he had belief in himself, and they had to. People would mock them, look down on them before they accomplished it, but they had the belief. So this is why you have a goal to become a millionaire, but in the start, especially when things are a bit rough, there's a good idea. Maybe not go yelling it and saying it to every single person you meet, because it might be too much for you in the start. But you can maybe start in a small, like, I'm going to become a millionaire, and to like some of the closest people to you, and they'll be, maybe they'll criticize you a bit for it, maybe they'll be a bit ironic, etc., and that hurts. That's no fun when like the ones you love say something to that to you. But you have to start somewhere and actually get used to that feeling that people are going to criticize you. I mean, if you're famous, rich, you kind of become famous. A lot of people will know that you're rich if you're not really, really good at hiding it, and a lot of people are going to hate you for it. That guy's got money, I don't like him. That's like, they might not say it to you, but or dare to admit it, but a lot of people, they dislike people because they're rich, because they're jealous, because they're this and that, and then they will start criticizing instead of actually working for it and trying to accomplish the same thing in their life. They're going to criticize you because, hey, it's a lot easier to criticize people than actually go ahead because you're jealous, instead of actually going out and working for what that you wish you had, which this other person has. My English today, sorry. So, covered several topics now. Main red string that I tried to hold is the fear of criticism, how it can really ruin your path to success or to the life that you want, which is, my definition of success is like you working towards what you want. Success is different for everyone, as I've said hundreds of times. Success is different for everyone. So chase your success. Your success is different from mine. My success would suck for you. Your success would suck for me. So chase your success. What do you want to do? Alright? And with that, I hope you guys have an amazing day. And remember, if you take one step towards your goal every single day, with persistence and belief, there is nothing in this world that can stop you. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.